What's up, Endurifiers? This is Mario, and I'm back with another episode of Endurify. And today I'm really excited to share something that I've been working on and share something with you guys. But first, I want to tell you a quick story. So if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, you may have listened to one of my earliest episodes that talks about the $100 challenge and how I got challenged to do my first sprint triathlon by Emily's dad, Al, who basically is ridiculously in shape, was a really good cyclist, really good triathlete, and he has had $100 challenge out to all of his kids and family and friends. It said that if anybody could beat him in a sprint triathlon, they would win $100. And at the time, I had just been dating Emily for about a year, and so then started to hang out with the family and get to know the family. And Al challenged me to the Pigman Sprint Triathlon. And at the time, didn't have a bike, wasn't really a swimmer, had never done an open water swim, wasn't really a runner, but I did have a background in, team sports like football and baseball and basketball. But, I really liked Emily. I liked the family, wanted to kind of fit in with the rest of the family. And so I signed up for the race as well and signed up for my first sprint triathlon. And that was like 8 years ago. And it's crazy to think how that $100 challenge led to me, finishing my first sprint triathlon, beating Al by 11.2 seconds, all because he had some bike issues and his bike chain fell off and he skipped his bike across the finish line. We're not going to go into that. But just having me, because of that $100 challenge, falling in love with triathlons, and through sprint triathlons and Olympic distance triathlons and then half Ironmans and then Ironmans, like literally building the confidence and building the skills to help me understand like how I can use endurance and how I can use triathlons to become the best version of myself. And I've used that confidence, like I've talked about, to start this podcast, to start coaching other people, to become my best at work, to be the best father and the best husband that I can possibly be. And it all started with that challenge. And so I've just been thinking about that recently, and I did an episode earlier this week where I was talking about the 5-day Movement Maker Challenge, which was a free online challenge that I found on a Facebook group where it helps you understand, kind of who is your niche, what can you do for them, and then how can you help them get results with a challenge. And it's something that I've been thinking a lot about, and this is kind of where I'm at with it. And really, what I want to do is I want to do a 5-day free challenge in the next few weeks where I can help you, people just like you who are, growth-minded, athletic, maybe have a background in as an entrepreneur, you have a business, and you're somebody who values your business, you value family, you have lots of activities going on, but you're also trying to complete your first half Ironman triathlon this year. So you are taking on this big kind of scary endurance challenge. And I'm sure you have a lot of questions along the way. I had tons of questions. I was that way as well. How long should I train for? What gear do I need? When should I be resting? What do I bring on race day? What do I eat on race day? What do I eat the day before race day? How do I prepare for hills? How do I do open water swims? All of those questions. There's honestly so many questions that you might have. And for me, it was just overwhelming. And it was really stressful, and the training was hard. And so basically what I want to do is I want to solve that problem. And I want to kind of create a step-by-step guide for you to guarantee your race day success while still having time for business and while still having time to enjoy family. So that's basically what I want to do. And I want to challenge you, and I want to invite you to this free 5-day challenge. And each day I'm going to go into detail using the Endure and the Endurify framework, where I'm going to talk about how you can start by envisioning future success. I'm going to help you visualize what success looks like on race day and beyond that. Then I'm going to help you navigate your path. I'm going to help you come up with, answer all of those training plan questions that you might have, gear questions, all of those types of things. Then next, we're going to go into develop consistent habits. What are the habits that you're going to need in training to help prepare you for race day success? Habits from your time management, habits from swimming, biking, and running. All of those things to help sign you up for success. And then from there, we're going to go into understanding your why, because I believe it's not just about, it's not about the race. It's all about the person you become along the way. And a big part of that is understanding, why are you doing this? You are going to need to put a lot of training in, and you're going to need to overcome a lot of obstacles. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a few questions to help facilitate that process. Then I'm going to help you on race day. That's what R stands for. It's race, but remember, it's all about the person you become along the way. I'm going to answer all of your race day questions, give you a race day checklist, and help prepare you for the actual race. And then on the last day, it's going to be all about E, which is elevate every area of your life. And we're going to cover that in 5 days. And it starts on Monday, April 19th. And I've been working on this the past couple of days, and I wanted to just fully commit by podcasting about it and sharing it with the world, because this is something that, to be honest, I'm a little nervous about, because this is something that I'm going to put out there into the world. What if people don't show up? What if I fail? What if, I don't even know. There's all of these different fears and these different questions that are coming to mind. But they're the same types of questions that you likely have about your half Ironman. And you're thinking about, well, what if I fail? What if I can't do this? What if my body can't tolerate it? What if I get injured? I mean, there's all of these questions, but I promise you, by going through it, you are going to feel better about your race day success. And basically, I've just been thinking about that challenge of how I got into sprint triathlons, that combined with this 5-day Movement Maker Challenge. And I want to put those two things together and invite you to join the 5-day challenge that I have. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're thinking about, or you're signed up for a half Ironman this year, it's your first half Ironman, then I would invite you to join my 5-day challenge. Again, it starts on Monday, April 19th. And if you're interested in that, then go ahead and reach out to me at mario@endurify.co, and I'll add you to the Facebook group, and I'll send you some information as we get closer to that date. So that's what I have for today. Just kind of thinking about you, and wanted to ask you, are you signed up for a half Ironman this year? If you are, if you're somebody who has questions about how am I going to be able to train for this and have time for my family and have time for my business and have time for all of these other things that I want to do with my life, then this is the challenge for you. And so that is basically what I have for today. Really excited to just kind of put it out there and say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share more details as we get closer to that. And as I actually have time to work on it, it's still kind of fresh, but that's what I have for today. I hope that served you, and I hope you all have an amazing day.